Aries, welcome to Sending Spiritually. So this is going to be for July 16th through the 21st. Keep in mind that this is for all placements and this is a general reading. So that means not all the messages are going to resonate. If you'd like the information for personals or donations, that info is in the description box below. So the gender of the cards don't matter. You may have to flip the roles as a cross watcher, and this just may not match your situation entirely because someone else needed that message more. We have King of Swords, King of Cups in reverse, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Five of Cups, King of Wands, whoa, the Emperor, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you are in some sort of feud that could involve multiple people, while others of you have an option between 2 to 3 different men or women, depending on your gender and what you're into. As the King of Swords is here, this is someone from the past that is watching you from a distance. They want to come in and give you some sort of communication. This person was very cold towards you in the past, but I feel like now they're regretting how they treated you. They're regretting the fact that they missed an opportunity because of the fact that this King of Swords went off to go deal with, toxic women or men. They came to actually value what you brought to the table. You showed this person unconditional love in some way, shape, or form. And because, they had come from an environment that wasn't very loving or caring or nurturing. If this was a man, they were basically raised in a toxic masculinity environment where they're basically told that men are not supposed to cry or show emotions. Men are supposed to have multiple women at one time. Men are supposed to, go out there and work, and the women are in the kitchen. Those kind of toxic, outdated ways of thinking. But after going off and possibly exploring other options, it seems like this person had 3 people after you that they were dating. And each one of these individuals brought them some sort of karma because of how they did you. And it's like every time this person was either ghosted or done wrong by these individuals, they thought right back to you. Like, wow, this must have been how the Aries felt when I deserted them, when I ghosted them. It made this person rethink how they treated people. I feel like you could have been the first person in this individual's life to actually show them, how someone's supposed to be treated, or that people actually do have value. Because if this person comes from a superficial family or background, they usually value people based off of their net worth and what they bring to the table, rather than what they have in their soul and, how they treat other individuals. You also have someone from the past wanting to come in. This other person was emotionally manipulative towards you. They gaslit you every time, you suspected something or you wanted to communicate about something that was bothering you. Anytime you wanted to bring up any real deep feelings or emotions, they would either gaslight you, they would ghost you, they would create arguments so that they would have to deflect and leave. This King of Cups was someone that caused you a lot of pain and heartbreak, even more pain than this King of Swords has. So I feel like you've just kind of been dealing with one disappointment after another, after another, after another. You've gotten sick of it because now you're sitting on your throne as the Emperor. Each of these individuals helped you level up and helped you focus more on yourself by loving yourself, caring for yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration. You've now reached a new level of self-discovery. I feel like now you're less reluctant to just kind of go out there and give your heart to anyone, because you could have been someone that was very emotionally open, but to the point of where it actually worked to your detriment. And now you're learning how to save your energy, your time, and your love for someone who's actually worth it, because these people, they created nothing but burdens, stress in your life. You poured your heart out to these individuals and they barely gave you a crumb in return. And now that they've gone out there to see, that the grass is not greener on the other side, both of these people, their karma is that they have to come to you, to either explain themselves, to give you some sort of closure. And you're going to be in a position where now you decide, okay, I want to deal with you, but to this extent. Sure, we can sleep together, but I don't want to have any sort of relationship with you. You're not going to be in control, as opposed to in the past when these people had control of your life in some way. That wasn't necessarily the case, but that was the illusion that was created in your mind to help you be able to ascend and to focus more on you. Because had these people accepted you and accepted your love, you would have become complacent and you would not have elevated to this level that you are right now. And it's not without disappointment. It's not without being able to look back and looking at how everyone everyone has, done you dirty, has second guessed you, has underestimated you, especially this King of Swords who comes from like a prestigious family or lifestyle. If you could have been a different race from this person, or maybe you come from a family that's not as rich and, may have even come from poverty in some way, you're now working your way up. This King of Swords judged you because of your financial abundance. And now this King of Swords is about to lose his finances, and you're actually going to end up surpassing him. And that's literally how the cookie crumbles. Okay, so because of the fact that these two people are coming in and you're moving forward, you have this new person that's going to come into your life. This person hasn't shown up yet, but they are on their way to you. This is going to be an individual that's highly attractive. You're going to be instantly drawn to this individual. They're going to be very motivating, very driven, very goal-oriented, ambitious. This is someone that's going to captivate the room as soon as they walk in, and you're both going to basically spot each other from a distance, which is going to cause some sort of like magnetic draw to each other. And this could actually bring the both of you emotional fulfillment. So I feel like you're going to have a choice to make, because these two people are returning, but then you're going to have someone who hasn't disappointed you, who hasn't caused you any heartbreak or pain, someone brand new, fresh, with no baggage to invest into. And this is like an opportunity that has the potential to grow into something that can be very serious enough to even lead to marriage. The Ace of Pentacles is something brand new. New home, new car, new house, new opportunity, a promotion. And this is something that the universe feels that you deserve, because they feel like you deserve emotional fulfillment because you have been there for everyone. And it's like when you need someone, it's almost as if no one's there, and you keep getting the short end of the stick no matter what it is that you invest in. So I can understand why you've pulled back from people, why you feel like, I should just focus on myself and my own needs and put everybody else in the back burner. If you haven't shifted into this energy, that's what's being asked for you, because the more that you deplete yourself into people that are not putting into you, the more you're gonna pour from an empty cup. With the Page of Swords being here, some of you could have children. If you don't have children, they want you to be careful about how you communicate, because sometimes Aries, you tend to be very passionate, and sometimes that can come off as like lack of tact or as being blunt or brutal. So just ease your way in when you communicate with people, especially when you're upset or angry. Wait until you cool down, because you have a tendency of saying things that you don't mean, that's completely hurtful, and you can't take back what's said when you're angry or upset. So just be careful. And when it comes to spying and surveillancing, be careful with that as well, because whatever you're looking for, you're going to find it, and it's going to hurt your feelings, and it's going to put you in the energy of where you're going to want to go into hermit and isolate yourself. So whatever you're looking for, whoever's page you're spying on, or if someone's doing this to you, they need to stop, because you're going to find what you're looking for. I just feel like it's going to set you off a bit. So just be careful and mind your own business for some of you. Let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. This is for Aries. All Aries placements. Why is the King of Swords here? What does this person want? They're confused. They don't know how you feel about them. It's been a while since you've heard from this King of Swords. So long enough for them to not know how you feel about them, not know whether you can even be responsive or open to hearing from them. This person still has a lot of options. And they don't know which path to take. That's why they want to communicate to see, is this Aries still interested in me? Because if they are interested in me, I'll cut out all my other options for them. But, this person dogged you out in the past. So is this someone that you really want to give a second chance to? When it comes to this King of Cups, this man, look, cheater, liar, deceiver, someone who is sneaky, underhanded. This man has someone else on the side, or woman. King of Cups has someone else on the side, so they are juggling you with another person. Both of these people here are keeping their options open. The King of Swords doesn't have any sense of direction of who he's going to invest in, so he's just kind of like looking at what the possibilities are. This King of Cups has someone else outside of you, a main person that they possibly even cheated on you with, but you're the main energy in this King of Cups' life. So this could be a child's father, child's mother, or they just see you as the queen bee. When it comes to this King of Cups, in his eyes, he's not going to get anything better than you, than the Empress energy. But if that's how you really feel, then why, I don't know why I ask these questions because I already know the answers. It's like this man knows your value but continues to make the wrong decisions. And it's like, if you know what's right, then why do you keep doing what's wrong and then wondering how you get into the Seven of Swords energy of feeling unhappy, of having your family taken away, of, you know, your wishes fulfilled or your wishes granted? He's not going to get that. If this is a man or a woman and, you know, they were juggling you with someone else and now they're making the decision, okay, now it's time for me to finally settle down with Aries. Now that I'm finally, you know, sick of this other person and they're not going to bring me happiness and fulfillment, let me go back to the person that I know is going to be there for me no matter what. Yeah, no, we're not going to play that this time. If this person's going to return thinking that things are going to go their way, the universe is going to bring some sort of rude awakening to this person's life, because the Tower, yeah, rude awakening. See that? Chaos, destruction. This King of Cups is going to come back in no matter what. I just feel they have an inkling, or in their mind, you're just going to be there waiting for them. And they don't know that there's someone here for you. There's someone new that's going to pursue you harder than any of these other two have. And you're not going to have any baggage with them. So it's like, why would I not invest in this new person that gives me the respect and the decency that I deserve, that I'm attracted to, that pursues me and puts me first? So you're going to have some choices that you need to make. Ultimately, you are feeling happy and abundant. You do need to go outside and get some sunlight, and also be careful not to overexert yourself or cause yourself unnecessary burdens or stress. You were in the energy of being sad and regretful and, you know, dwelling on the past. But this King of Wands coming in is going to help you let go of anything from the past that held you back. These two people, they're going to watch from a distance if you do decide to choose this King of Wands, and they're going to be so jealous. And that's going to be the karma, that they're going to have to watch someone bring you emotional fulfillment. If you're a woman and you have a child, this man coming in is going to help you with your children. They're going to basically treat your children as if they're their own, and is going to basically take on the role of like head of household. But with the King of Swords, one of these men up here from the past isn't going to take no for an answer. They're not going to care if you have a new prospect. They're not going to care if you moved on, because now that this person has gone out there and realized, out of all these cups, one of them was a snake, one of them was a gold digger, the other one was just someone that wanted them for, you know, superficial reasons. The other one was wearing a mask. The other one was completely like stone cold, and another person here completely could not be trusted. So now that they're realizing your true value, you were the only one with the wreath that was going to bring them success and recognition. This King of Swords isn't going to back down because they know they're not going to get anything better than you. This King of Cups here that juggled you with someone else, they know that as well. They just are more, you know, emotionally manipulative. This is the type of man that will, or woman, that will pretend that they don't care about you, they don't like you, they don't love you, as a means of like maintaining control in the connection, when the whole time this person's in love with you, they can't stop thinking about you. And both of these people are going to have to suffer, because I feel like this new person coming in is going to have fire placements like yourself. And these two people up here could be, you know, air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I'm feeling heavy those placements. With the Page of Swords being here, I also feel like reading books and trying to stay away from technology and your phone is something that can help you. But with messages that came out, we have, I sleep with anyone I find attractive. So that's what these two people up here did in the past. And someone could have had a secret pregnancy, or there could be a pregnancy that could occur in the future, because I do have the Empress and the Page of Cups combined, which is usually my conception card. So be careful if you're not trying to conceive, wrap it up, or make sure that you are taking those necessary precautions. We have divorce or legal issues here. Plotting against you. So there is someone actively plotting against you. Both of these people up here chose money before love. That's why they were not receptive to you. But now they're realizing that money comes and goes, and love is something that is very rare to find, and you should hold on to it when you do find it. We have, I enjoy the player life. So these individuals up here that deserted you and basically treated you as an option, they didn't even give you the time of day. They enjoyed the player life in the past, and that's why you're going to get your abundance in the form of a new relationship. And these people up here were scared to love and to be vulnerable. That's why they were never going to be open to you, and they wasted your time. And these people are aware of that they wasted your time. And most of them are incubus, succubus spirits, men or women that just like to siphon people's energies through sex. These are the type of men or women that will keep you stuck through sex. And we have secret baby here as well. So someone's going to be finding out information about a secret child that was either conceived or, you know, born in the midst of this whole dilemma. That's going to be insane. We have I wanted you for superficial reasons, money, looks, benefits, which is what we were talking about, as well as your connection to God. So your connection to God is what helped you get away from these situations, or it helped you heal yourself after like continuous rejection. Because I feel like people take you for granted, or, you know, in a way, it's almost as if your value was blinded from these people because they were not there to bring you what you deserve to begin with. So when you removed yourself from these two people's lives, it was only then did they realize what your true value was, and the fact that you brought a lot of healing and abundance into their lives. And ultimately, it's their loss, but now you get to decide whether you want to deal with them again or not. So that's going to be a reading, and I hope you like it. Bye.